Hi, everybody. It's Gabe Crane again with Woven Wings. I'm excited to be making you a video today at beautiful Kealia Pond in Maui in the Central Valley here. This is kind of the runoff kind of bird sanctuary where a lot of the streams come down from the different mountains and create a wetlands environment where a lot of migrating birds like to spend their time, and it's a beautiful, peaceful day. A lot of time it's too windy to record here, but today is pretty good. So I'm excited to just get a chance to tune in with you guys here. And I think what I want to just talk about today is the heart quality of gratitude and being grateful for life and making the switch to appreciating more fully what we have. And I think, as I've shared in some other videos on my channel, if you followed along, one change in my life is that I'm going through a divorce in my life, a separation. And as anyone who's ever faced something like that, or you know someone who has, or if you've gone through any other experience of loss, or an experience that on the surface you might consider, or we might look at conventionally as a failure, I think it's just, right, that it evokes so many different feelings and give rise to a lot of negative feelings. And for me, what's been surprising has been the way that the whole process has put me in touch with things that I have to appreciate in my life, and given me a sense of closeness to that, and closeness to the things that truly matter to me in my life. That's, of course, one of the taglines or mottos of Woven Wings, the coaching business I run, and the podcast that we have, is remembering what truly matters. And right now, I'm staying down in Kahului, which is a lovely town it's near to the airport in town. If you've come to Maui before, it's not the part of Maui that's on the postcard. And I say that with full respect to Kahului, which is a place that my family on my mom's side has a lot of roots. Kahului was built by the plantation owners in Punene, which I've also shared some videos on here in the past, doing some writing on that as well. And my family, which came over as Japanese migrant plantation workers in the 1800s, moved into a lot of these homes in Kahului. And I think when people think about the postcard version of Maui and the places they want to live, Kahului is not on that list. But what I've been feeling as I've moved there temporarily from what is one of the more, supposedly desirable parts of the island, is just the beauty of simplicity. I've been spending a lot of time sitting on the floor of this apartment that I'm renting and feeling rooted in the earth, feeling like I'm on the ground floor of life. And it might sound silly, or I can hear, as I share that, I can hear the peanut gallery calling out different things, or laughing or howling. But that stuff doesn't matter to me when I'm sitting there, just appreciating everything that I have in my life. And somehow the simplicity and the humility of that space is actually allowing me to access it in a different sort of way than I was before. Yeah, what is this quality of gratitude, of appreciation? I have a friend who's a sister-in-law who lives on island, and they had an ohana unit, which means like an in-law unit. Ohana means family here in Hawaii. And they had a unit coming available in their home, in their property, and I went and checked it out, and it was a little too small for our needs. Didn't quite fit exactly what me and my son needed, and kind of put me for a brief period into kind of this spin out of looking up other places to live and thinking about this and that where I should be. And then my mind started projecting out of what's going to happen in the future as we kind of go through this whole, separation process. And what I found myself coming back to is like, wow, well, like, why am I exactly trying to get away from this place that I've found myself in, that I've been given? Actually, that, oh, this simple apartment, there's a lot to be grateful for in it. Like, I actually found this place amidst, as folks may know, amidst, the Maui fires have happened. There's a housing shortage, a housing crisis on this island. And when I needed it, I was able to find this place right away, right at the nick of time. And I think that we could kind of say, in one way, there's a way of kind of inflating ourselves or puffing ourselves out. And I could be like, yeah, that's because I'm blessed, or, the universe is blessing me. And I do think that there is an element of receiving some sort of blessing within that. But it doesn't come from a place of inflation. I think it comes from a place of appreciating what there is and being able to see the beauty of that. And I think in life, we're often so focused on where we're trying to get to, what we're trying to accomplish, what needs to improve in our lives in order to be happy or feel like we've succeeded, that we lose track of the timeless truth that everything that we're looking for is right here. It's right in front of us. And gratitude is a doorway into that. One thing that we often talk about in Ren Shui also is that forgiveness is a pathway into gratitude. It is hard to have gratitude when we feel resentments for how things have gone or what our situation is in life. But if we can come to a place where we actually feel peace with what is, then start to recognize that there's so much to be grateful for. And before long, life is short. It's fleeting. If we don't appreciate it, then before we know it, it will be gone. Think about all your health that allows you to have the foundation to pursue whatever it is that you're pursuing. Anyone who has had health challenges or experienced the aging of a family member or health challenges with a family member will tell you, once that health goes, you start to realize what a gift and what a blessing it was. It can feel, maybe to our usual way of operating, it can feel a little cliche, or it can feel just kind of naive or silly. But the reality is, when we really are able to extend our appreciation and feel gratitude for what there is in our life, then life starts to open up. It starts to brighten itself and show itself in more beautiful and meaningful ways. I really like recording these videos for you guys in different places in nature because it just reflects the beauty that there is. This pond, this water behind, this tree. These are kind of simple, easy things to blow past or to think, it's not that special, or I'm on my way to get to the next thing. But when we are willing to slow down and open our hearts and open our minds to see what is, then we can feel nourished and filled up by that attitude and that orientation to our lives. So I want to invite that for you as you're checking this out. So what can you be grateful for? Who are some people in your life that nourish you? And can you let them know that? Can you reach out to them and enjoy and savor the interactions you get to have with them? What are some circumstances that you have to feel grateful for? And what are some ways of relating with yourself that are helpful? Things that you feel improve your life, thoughts and feelings that give you a sense of care and love and well-being, that make you feel good in your body and mind. All of these things are things to have gratitude for. And I promise you, if you are willing to open yourself and feel that gratitude and express it, you'll feel better than before you began. You'll feel an improvement in the condition of your chi, of your energy, and of your mind, your consciousness. So it's a cliche to say that the best things in life are free, but it's also the truth. I think that's about it. It's just what I want to share with you guys from my heart to yours. And I hope it nourishes and supports you wherever you're at on your journey, and that it improves your day, improves your outlook in life going forward. So thanks for spending this time with me. It means a lot to me. I'm grateful for you, and I look forward to talking to you more soon. Thanks so much.